Well, good morning and thanks for joining us. It is Monday morning, which means we're talking to Gary Smith from the Gary Smith Agency. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Medicare Monday. We're doing it again
Yes,
this year.
sir. Medicare Monday.
I love it because it's a lot of great information. So when we're talking about Medicare, we have to talk about Part B.
That's right.
Let's dive into it. Why do we see ads that say get money back on your Social Security?
That's right. The Part B give back has become huge. This started as a Medicaid thing where the government and the plans wanted to help our people on Medicaid due to income and or medical issues. And so they started giving them this Part B give back and lots of other benefits. And over the years, obviously things start to migrate into what we call the standard or regular Medicare world. And Part B is one that's now becoming more and more common. Every year having more and more plans have a quote Part B give back. So today, we're going to dive into this and make sure everybody understands exactly how this Part B give back works.
So is it actually free money for Medicare?
It's not, and that's the great question, right? Everybody thinks it is free money, and it's not. This is, let's just say a plan you're looking at has a $100 Part B give back. What that means is that they're actually going to give you $100 back in your Social Security check. Okay, so you're not physically going to be mailed a check from the federal government or the insurance company. You're just going to be in your Social Security check. Now, most of us are paying for our Medicare Part B via our Social Security check, right? So if you're getting $1,000 a month in your Social Security, all the deductions have already been taken. So the point here is they're going to give you some money back. It's going to show up in your Social Security check. So you will see an increase of from $1,000 to $1,100. So that is nice.
Is that something everybody gets?
No, just the people who purchase a plan that has a Part B give back. Not every plan does. Here on the coast, there's only a few, right? And you bring up a valid point. Why not every plan, right? Why is everybody not getting money back in their Part B? And why $100 or $75 versus $25, et cetera, right? We all know we're dealing with the government, Medicare. There's only so much money in each bucket, right? And as we explain to our clients that when you're looking at these extra features, whether it be a Part B give back, OTC, or anything else, today we're focused on Part B, that bucket of money is only going to have so much money. Now we got to get into the health benefits, right? You bought a health insurance policy to help you in a time of need of cancer, heart attack, stroke, right? Your diabetes, going to see your specialist doctor. Are you going to have super low copays or low cost to use your health plan along with a Part B give back and all these freebies? And the answer is no. There has to be a balance, and everybody understands that when they stop and think about that. So as we tell everybody, so let's take someone who's sick, right? They got major health problems. They probably should not look at a Part B give back because the copays are going to be high. To go to the doctor is going to cost them more money, probably a lot more money than that little bitty $100 check they're getting each month or $75 check they're getting. As opposed to the gentleman, the next person you talk to, super healthy, right? So yes, that person says, I don't mind the higher out-of-pocket cost to go to the doctor to get a surgery. I'd rather have that give back. That money can help me do some things I'd like to do. But if someone who is sick, they should be focused on what's it going to cost me to use my insurance plan, right? And that really is the balance, because you're not going to have a plan that's going to have low cost medical as well as a bucket full of free stuff, i.e. a Part B give back and other plans. Does that make sense?
It does. Is there a situation where the plan costs someone more money?
It does. And so in some cases, these plans, as we've all gotten used to, zero cost plans, right? Matter of fact, to the point the government even told us as agents, we can't say the word free because free means free, right? And it means it's free forever. It's a zero cost plan for 2026 as an example. Is it guaranteed to be zero next year? No. So everybody's gotten used to these zero cost plans. Now you got the give backs. Well, there's a lot of these zero cost these give back plans are not zero, right? Because again, going back to the balancing the money, a lot of them be $20, $30. There are a few out there, you know, every scenario is different, every region's different, but by and large, if you're looking for a give back, the probability is you're giving something up on the other side.
Right.
Cost, co-pays, your drug expenses, etc. Again, that's why I go back to, are you healthy, or are you someone who's sick, fighting cancer, heart attack, stroke issues, and you need a lot of medical care? Everybody's situation is different.
So then why do the commercials that are on TV seem so confusing and maybe even misleading at times?
And you bring up such a valid point. Obviously, we got a 30-second commercial. We run them with your Stevie station all the time. You have very limited time to get people's attention. And sadly, a lot of these plans lead with free stuff.
Right.
Why? Because the word free, extra benefits, the benefits you deserve, gets your attention so fast, and boy, you perk up in your chair and say, yeah, I want that $100.
Calling them right now.
Calling them right now. You know, and that's unfortunate, because as we try to stress to our clients, don't focus on the free stuff, don't focus on the give backs, focus on your health care, because an OTC card or that dental benefit that's never going to really do a whole lot for you, is that going to help you, fight cancer? Is that going to help you solve your diabetes problem? Is that going to have a good network of doctors and hospitals? Is that going to have low cost to you? Probably not. And the reason I say that, because the cost variation is huge. You could have a plan that has good benefits, but good health benefits, but not a lot of free stuff, right?
Right.
It's going to have a very low cost, low out-of-pocket cost, $4,000 or $5,000 a year. Then you get over here with a plan that's got a lot of bells and whistles. Boy, that thing sounds good, it smells good. You're calling. Well, their max out-of-pocket may be $9,000, $10,000, $12,000. You don't think anything about it right then. Wait till you get sick and go to the hospital. Which one would you rather have? And we get that phone call a lot. Get me out of this plan, because the bells and whistles are not helping me on my medical side. And that makes sense. People's situations change, right?
Sure. And it seems that there is always some kind of a trade-off. And if you're going down this road and it's time to start asking these questions, you see that QR code on your screen. When you scan it, you'll get Gary's free book, Medicare Breakdown. The alphabet soup of Medicare will help explain a lot of things that we're talking about here. And if you still have some questions, you see that phone number. Give him a call. He's there. He and his team are there to answer your questions and get you on the right track with your questions on Medicare. Gary, thanks for being with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.